In 2002, Amazon accounted for only 14% of US online sales. Today, Amazon dominates over half of the market. It seems like every day now we're hearing more and more news about the growing power of these so-called mega corporations like Amazon. So I want to take a different approach and just appreciate some of these clever little psychological tricks Amazon uses on customers that has helped them become a $1 trillion company. A common psychological bias that marketers love using on us is called contrast bias. Contrast bias is the reason why when you go to buy a new car, the salesman goes over the car's price first before recommending you upgrades and add-ons. Because if the car salesman went over the $800 fire extinguisher, the $2,100 backup camera, and the $2,800 fender sticker, and then brought up the $500,000 price tag, you'd look at him like he's insane. But if you sell the customer on why the car is worth $500,000 first, and then started adding on options, all of a sudden, $2,800 for a fender sticker starts looking like a pretty good deal. And that is exactly what Amazon does with this teeny tiny upsells for insurance and warranties. Because once you've already made up your mind that you're gonna buy this $20 or $50 product by adding it to your cart, what difference is $3 really gonna make if you can get your money back if the product breaks? This one seems a little contradictory and kind of self-destructive at first, because why the hell would you want to sell and spend money promoting competitors' products that are cheaper than yours? Well, if your goal is to squeeze as much money out of customers as possible, this would be a formula for disaster. But Amazon's goal isn't that. Nope, from the very beginning, they've set their sights on becoming the world's one-stop e-commerce shop. And to do that, they have to have their customers form a habit of shopping at Amazon. And the way they form customer habits is by trading people to recognize that if you want to find the product you're looking for at the cheapest price, Amazon is the place to go. And the best way they found to do that is not only by listing competitors' products, but also spending money to promote competitors' products. So by showing customers products they want at a cheaper price, whether it be directly from Amazon or a third-party seller, Amazon not only makes commission when people buy from third-party sellers, but they also have the added benefit of coming off as trustworthy by listing competitors' prices. And because by doing this, people are more likely to find what they want, this fuels the habit loop of buying on Amazon. Although we don't know the exact numbers of how much this tactic brings in for them, we do know that after Progressive started doing this, they more than quadrupled their sales. We've all been pretty accustomed to Amazon's ultra-convenient buy now button, but when it was first conceived back in 1999, it was such a game changer that Amazon had to patent it. The one-click patent understandably caused a lot of controversy. Even Jeff Bezos knew intellectually that it didn't make much sense to patent a few simple lines of code, but regardless, he saw it as a way to get every single advantage possible and to build what Warren Buffett calls a moat around his business. Amazon even went as far as suing Barnes & Nobles for using it and forcing them to add another step in their checkout process. The patent finally expired back in 2017, and although it's all speculation, it's estimated that this simple feature brought in an extra $2.7 billion per year back in 2017. It just goes to show how far reducing the friction in the buying process can do for sales. While doing research for this video, I stumbled across one of Amazon's newest features, infomercials. You heard that right, infomercials on Amazon. Why? Probably because the infomercial industry is estimated at well over $250 billion per year, and Amazon sees this as an opportunity to take some of the same psychological advantages of infomercials into their own ecosystem. But there are other deeper reasons why video works so well for the infomercial industry. One of the biggest ones being that videos are just so much easier to consume than reading, and the less effort the customer has to put into understanding what you're selling, the more people will buy. I know for myself, especially with physical products, I almost always look up a video review on YouTube before buying it to see if it's what I need, because I can't tell very easily from pictures alone, and I definitely don't want to spend the extra mental bandwidth required to read the description. Another advantage of this new Amazon Live feature is that someone is on camera talking to you directly and conveying emotion. And because we're hardwired to be social creatures, when there's emotion, when there's a human connection compared to just text and images on a product page, people are more willing to stick around, learn more, and most importantly, buy.
Amazon Prime hitting a major milestone. CEO Jeff Bezos revealing last night that more than 100 million users worldwide are now paying for the service.
Okay, this one is a bit obvious, but still, plenty of companies have membership and loyalty programs. Heck, even your local coffee shop gives you a free drink after you buy 10. But what does Amazon do differently that has led to around a quarter of US households subscribing to Prime? Simple. They offer 10 times the value of what Amazon Prime cost. Or in other words, Amazon
made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
According to an estimate by creditcards.com, all the benefits that come with Amazon Prime are valued at around $1,214, all for the price of $119 per year. So it's quite literally 10x the value. On top of that, once you purchase Amazon Prime, it triggers what's known as consistency bias, an extremely powerful psychological bias. This basically means that you've already invested $119 into Amazon Prime. So you might as well take advantage of all the benefits by shopping at Amazon more. That way you remain consistent with the idea that Amazon Prime is worth the money, and you didn't just end up wasting more money than you otherwise would have.
But you do.
Yet another thing Amazon were the first ones to pioneer are extremely personalized product recommendations literally everywhere. In your email, on the home page, on the product page, beneath your shopping cart, wherever they can get you to see more recommendations, they do it. And to generate these recommendations, Amazon takes in every detail they have about you, your purchase history, past order values, location, age, gender, your previous browsing history, and stuffs all of this into an artificial intelligence algorithm. And out comes scarily accurate products that you probably want most of the time. When making this video, I was a little bit iffy on including this one because I didn't think it was as interesting as some of the other psychological tactics I mentioned, but then I got sucked into adding like 10 bucks to my wish list because these recommendations were just so fine-tuned to my purchase and browsing history. And when a computer knows my interests better than my friends and family do, I think that's worth mentioning. We value things that are scarce and not readily available, and marketers love to use this tactic of creating scarcity. That's why when Ferrari only produced 499 cars of their already amazing LaFerrari, what started out as a $1.4 million hypercar shot up to over $3 million if you want to get one today. And from real countdown timers, the percent of inventory remaining on Prime Day and Black Friday, to showing the actual amount of inventory left for items that are about to run out, I think Amazon are the masters of scarcity. But Amazon is smart. They know that if they overuse this tactic like a lot of websites do, it won't work as well and will actually backfire on them by losing the trust of their customers. But if they reserve this tactic for only a few times during the year and only when things are about to actually run out of stock, customers know that when they see that 99% of the inventory has already been bought by others, also another form of social proof, that it's actually really about to run out at this price and it's not just another sleazy internet marketing tactic. And oh boy is it effective. I probably spent thousands of dollars on Prime Day and Black Friday solely on Amazon because of these tactics. Wait. Before you go, if you happen to be interested in landing a remote job and working from home in the future, I will link below a free guide that I made with the 6 big things that I put into my resume that made it so effective to where I was able to land a $40 remote work from home web development job at only 19 years old without much experience at all. And a lot of the things that I did relates back to some of the stuff that we talked about in this video, like social proof and scarcity. So link in the video description and the pinned comment. It's free and I hope it helps. So that's gonna wrap up this video, you guys, and if you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Just smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell and turn on the like button. Turn on the like button? Sure, turn on the like button as well because it really helps. Enjoy these other videos on the screen. You've been awesome. I've been Jake. I will see you guys in the next one.